These people are not actors. They're everyday people who, like me, are either addicts or in some other way were suffering from anxieties, depressions, and compulsive behavior. Their stories are an inspiration to us, and we're going to have a number of them to follow. But first, let's take a look at what is the Five Gates program and how does it work. You may be familiar with the 12-step recovery program developed at Alcoholics Anonymous, also used at Narcotics Anonymous and approximately 200 other fellowships. The 12-step program was originally the program I took when I became sober from alcohol. But I found that I needed something more powerful to really help me love being who I am. I was impatient. And so I developed this program, the Five Gates. And here's how it works. In the first step or gate, however you prefer to say it, I have to acknowledge it's something in me. I'm powerless, or have been powerless, over something in me that causes me to believe, to feel, to think, and to do things that are taking away my happiness. Really simple and logical, isn't it? It's not something out there, it's something in me. In my second gate, I say, this something is my fears and my ignorance, and I can't let them run my life anymore. I want to stop letting them run my life. In the third gate, I then say, until I can get well, what I want to do is surrender the management of my life, completely try my very best to conform to positive, loving principles. I call them the rules of reality. We have no superstition, no leaps of faith, no illogical things that we ask anyone to believe. We try things out. We try to understand the sense of them before we even do them. And as we do them, we discuss them among ourselves, and we share these ideas. So now, before we go on with the program, let me share with you the first three gates that I've just now described to you briefly would not be enough to get us well. We'll eventually need to discuss the fourth and fifth gate, which sweeps everything away that stands in our path that prevents us from accepting exactly what is that problem in us. How can we possibly stop letting our fears and our ignorance run our lives and ruin our lives? And last but not least, how can we feel secure and at peace enough to allow positive principles to take over the management of our daily affairs? To do that, we'll need a very powerful tool indeed to help us do some special things I'll describe later. But in the meantime, let's hear some more from people who have taken the program, and I'll come back with you in just a few minutes.